All right, Shalom. This is the brother Mayim coming at you from GMS Tampa Bay. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Much blessings and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth. Coming back at you with another in transit video. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Just woke up this morning. With this scripture here in my mind, this is really this account here that we're fitting to read. All right, it's really an account of the different types of men in this truth. All right, that the Lord has sent out, His servants. All right, because you have guys out there, you have your we'll get to it, because in this truth of ours, you have every man has their own lot. Every man has their own every man has, according to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the gifts that were given unto them. All right, some brothers might have more gifts than others, or as we're fitting to read here in this Matthew chapter 25. Different talents. All right, every brother has their own talents. Okay, and with those gifts and those talents that the Lord gave us, okay, we are to return those talents or return those gifts, or when the Lord returns. Salaki, let me better put it this way: when the Lord returns, we are to come back to Him with the talents that He gave us, and with usury. All right, meaning that we grew, okay? Our fruit grew. What the Lord gave us abounded, okay? And like I said, this is really, and again, this is an in-transit video, but these scriptures right here, man, serves as examples of the different types of men in this truth, okay? And we're going to read about it, all right? This is, and Salaki, if I don't pull much precepts out, like I said, this is going to be an in-transit video. All right, but let me get started. This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. It says, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods." And that man traveling into a far country, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, who's coming? All right. Yahweh is coming in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because Yahweh Shai, it came to do the will of the Father, and He's going to return to do the will of the Father. All right, there's no way of getting around that. Okay, verse 15, and Salat, real quick, it says, "And who called his own servants and delivered unto him his goods." And what are the goods of Yahweh Shai? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh, the Father. All right, which was given unto him and his servants, Yahweh Shai's servants, from the beginning. Okay, so verse 15, it says, "And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey." So the Lord bestowed upon every man. All right, these three men are representative of Yahweh's servants, those that were called. Okay. Those that were called, because the scriptures, we'll get into it, but the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen. Just keep that in mind. All right, because here it is, you got men with different types of abilities here, different amounts of talents. Okay, verse 16, it says, "Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. Verse 17, "And likewise he that had 2 received 2, or select, likewise he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money." All right, after a long time, and really when you think about it, that third guy with the 1 talent, all right, he came in the spirit of Cain. All right, came in that spirit of Cain. Not to say that that's Esau, all right, that's talking about Esau or anything like that, but the Yahushua himself said, you are of the father, the devil, all right? Because what? The Lord required a certain task to be done by Cain and Abel, a certain sacrifice, and Cain wanted to do what he wanted to do with it. And here it is, you got, the Lord gave him talents, and you got the other two men trading it, making more, making double what they had, and then you get this one guy who just, you know what, I'm going to play it smart, because these guys are going to lose. These guys are going to lose it. I'm just going to save this. I'm going to put this to the side. Okay? So that was verse 18. Verse 19, it says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckon with them, which is Yahushua, and which he is getting ready to do. Yahushua is getting ready to return, man. All right? All you got to do is read the scriptures and have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on you to know that the Lord is getting ready to return. All right? Those of you that say that the Lord Yahushua is not getting ready to return, you lost in the sauce, my man. You talking about 2030, 2050? You bugged out of your mind. All right? We hastening in the day here, man. The Lord's servants are hastening in the day. The Lord said, behold, I come quickly. So why not hasten in the day, man? When you read up above, verse 13, it says, watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. So we don't know. Now, does that mean that we just to put this off and hide that one talent? So when the Lord returns, he finds it, and we're like, oh, look, I got what you gave me. Here you go. No, man. We're supposed to hasten, man. Hasten in the day. Push, like the Lord is coming back today. What manner of work shall we be doing, man? Knowing that these things shall dissolve. All right? So verse 19, again, it says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. 21, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy land. So you see, the one man that increased his talents, he was given 5 talents. All right, he was given the most out of the other men in this parable. He was given the most talents. But what did he do with that? He didn't just slouch around and say, you know what, the guy beneath me has only 2, and I know he can only bring back 2. So I'm just gonna take my time, and I'm just gonna increase my talents by 2. I was given 5, but I'm only gonna increase it by 2 because the guy beneath me, that's all he was given. That's all that's expected of him to bring back. So, no, man, this man gave his all. All right, he did his best, and he doubled what he was given. Okay, and what was his reward? It said, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Which is what is going to be, what that joy is going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. The rulership of the kingdom of heaven. Okay? So verse 22, he also that had received 2 talents, Salakia, he also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. And his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So you see the same thing. All right, verse 23. 24. Salak. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, that is thine. All right, so this guy came and said, man, Lord, I know that you a hard, austere man, who doeth this and that, and I took your talent. All right, I was kind of afraid, and I took your talent and I went and hid it. The gifts that you gave me, I just suppressed it. I put it away for you, And I preserved it, and here it is, Lord. Here it is. This is what you gave me, and this is what I'm giving you back. All right. Verse 26, and his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not. So you knew that I take whatever I want and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. So, hey man, I gave you this. I was expecting you to give me more. Give me back what I had and more, man. I gave you these look at this, man. It's a lot. Just driving here down the road, man, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 or 12 chemtrails in the sky, and one of them 3 of them currently spraying right now. And what you niggas want East to continue, man. Well, let me continue here, man. It says, verse 27, all right, I read that. 28, it says, take therefore the talent from him. So the Lord is going to come back, and he's going to take the gifts and the talents that he gave you wicked and slothful servants, man. It says, take therefore the talent from him, Salakia, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. And unto him that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. All right. So what type of men do you want to be in this truth, man? Do you want to increase what the Lord gave you, increase in what the Lord gave you, or do you want to just hold off to it, suppress it, and hope that you can just preserve that little bit that the Lord gave you, so that when he returns, he can get that little bit that he gave you? No, man. The Lord gave us an example there, man. And he called that servant a what? Let's read this again. He said, thou wicked and slothful servant. So he was a wicked and slothful servant, man. He didn't want to put in that work. He just thought he was going to hold on to what he held on to, man. Which you niggas that are holding on to what the little bit of that you have, the Lord is going to take it from you, man. And the Lord is showing that evidently, man. The Lord is showing his might, man. He's showing that he's taking the little bit that he gave, he's taking it from you niggas that want to be wicked and slothful, man. All right, verse 29 again, it says, for unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right, so hey, that unprofitable servant, man. That unprofitable servant is going to be cast into utter darkness. Why is he unprofitable servant? Because he didn't do the Lord's bidding, man. He didn't do what he was supposed to be doing with his talents, man. Which encompasses everything, man. Not just going out and doing this work, man. If you have the eyes and ears to understand, man. Let me read that again. Verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And the Lord is doing exactly that, man. The Lord is showing who his unprofitable servants are, man. And when he returns, oh boy, are you guys going to be really known, man? But don't become one of those unprofitable servants, man, because at the end of the day, you're going to be cast into utter darkness, as it says here in the scriptures, man. Don't be that guy that holds the talents in the dirt, man. That tries to hide the talents. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be cast into utter darkness, man. All right? But with that, Lord willing, you brothers were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and much blessing and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth. Until next time, I say Shalom.